Hi there everybody, my name's Oliver. I'm a teacher at Bordsey Manor, that's Alexander's International School, and I want to steal 5 minutes of your time just to give you a little insight into a lesson that I do that's really to tackle one of the, I think one of the most fundamental aspects of teaching. It gets really neglected. To sum up really, my aim for the lesson is to get students to use language they already know, language that's already implanted in their brain in new and varying ways. If you take the average intermediate student and you ask them to give you a colour or a feeling, they'll think of 20 words. A colour, they'll think of red, blue, yellow, green, all the normal words. If you ask them for an emotion, they'll think of happy, sad, excited, even embarrassed. But they keep their they only use about 1 or 2% of the words they know, and they like to work in straight lines. What I want to try and do is get them thinking about how they can use knowledge they already know, knowledge they use every day, but in a different manner. Use it as a native would use it. Okay guys, the setup of the lesson. It's very simple. You just need a whiteboard, and you ask the kids to copy what's on it. You put 3 columns. You entitle the 3 columns shapes, feelings, and colours. And then you try and elicit a few normal responses, and they'll give you red, yellow, blue, they'll give you happy, sad. Shapes they might not be quite sure of, but pretty soon they give you square, circle, triangle. I like to react to this going, telling them they're boring, telling them, they're not using language properly, and try and get a reaction, try and confuse them almost, get them interested by dismissing their answers. And it's then that I give my own insight in it. So for colours, I will write innocent, and I'll ask them what's an innocent colour, and I'll soon try and elicit the answer, a wedding dress, or a dress you're christened in is white, so thus you can use the word innocent to create colours. I'll say about, can you have a soft shape, and I'll talk about clouds, or ice cream, or marshmallows. Instantly you can start to see, and they hopefully will start to realise how language can be used differently, and they'll start making the connections themselves. Okay, what I want you to do, guys, is on your piece of paper, on the 3 columns, colours, feelings, and shapes. 3 columns on your piece of paper, just like that. And can anyone give me a colour, please? Red. Pardon, Amelia? Red. No, very boring, very boring. Nina, give me a colour.
Green.
Green? No, incredibly boring. Okay, so let's try feelings. Felix. Feelings. Happy? No, very boring. Philip.
Scary.
Scared, but again, very boring. Yes. Innocent. Can innocent be a colour? Why not, Paulina? What colour do you get married in? When you get married, what colour are you going to get married in?
White.
White. Why white? What type of colour is it?
Pure.
Pure and innocent. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, great. When you've actually got them thinking about using words in a different way, the way I like to practice, help them practice using words, is to do what I call as a blind portrait. I get them to draw a portrait of their face, but I like to give them 2 coloured pens, 2 felt tip pens, drawn together. I like to put them in the wrong hand, so they're drawing with the left hand, of the right hand, etc. And I like them to get their eyes, ears, your mouth, your eyes, everything. No swearing in German, yes? When you're finished, put above your head. Make sure both pens are touching. Do not let one of you to describe this person. Try and use these words. Okay, let's start with Miriam. Yes? Is this a boy or a girl?
A girl.
You think? Everyone thinks it's a girl? How would you describe him or her, Miriam?
The devil.
The devil?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit the devil, yeah. Old, yeah, a little bit toxic, possibly. Yeah, a little bit toxic. Yeah. The main real, to sum up, the main real aim of the class is to get the students on the path of thinking, how can I use my language differently? How can I use the knowledge I already have differently? Too often as teachers we tend to bring in the class and throw stuff at the kids to learn, and the focus seems to be on passing exams or bringing in new vocab or doing something different or new in the class, whereas I think often as a teacher it's very, very difficult to bring something completely fresh into the classroom. So it's much better to look back at what they know and use what they know in a fresh way, and then you've added 100 other lessons to your repertoire, and it's nothing better than going over old languages to help with students' confidence, and that helps with their learning in the long run. I hope you enjoyed my little 5-minute video, and I hope you have some success with it. Thanks very much, bye!